I don't know how you think Brendan's farts
Sound like James Blunt.
This is the Secret Mum Club, and that is my baby.
Renly.
If you can hear him, he is in the studio.
In the house.
Renly's in the house. Renly's in the house. Renly. He's back again.
RJ in the hizzy.
RJR in the hissy. That's a phenomenal initials, isn't it? RJR.
It's very regal.
I know. Savage. This is a safe place for you to share your secrets and also for me to share mine. We're going to be discussing 2 secrets this week. Not really secrets, but they are really secrets.
Yeah.
We talked about, in the last episode, about settling the babies. Like sometimes one parent is really good at calming the baby down when they're crying. One's good at rocking them off to sleep.
Yeah.
You tend to take it in turns.
Yeah.
One week it'll be you, the next week it'll be them.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yes, different strokes, different folks. Strokes.
Folks.
Don't stroke no folks. Just like you, Christopher has the bladder the size of a gnat. Teeny tiny little bladder. And Renly is very much contact napper.
Yeah.
So I don't actually put Renly down for a nap. He only has a nap when he's being cuddled.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever divulged that information to you. There's another secret. So he only will have a nap. So sometimes I will sit for about 2-3 hours while he has a nap.
I actually don't know how you do that.
Because he'll only nap on me.
Wild.
Mental. Or in the pram. He likes, as long as it's moving, he'll nap in the pram.
Or a sling.
So or a sling. So it's very much, I've been wearing my sling and walking on the treadmill. So I thought getting my steps in while the baby naps.
Nice.
Thinking and dancing, don't get the two confused. So Chris, I actually walked out of the bedroom the other day to Chris holding Renly while Renly was fast asleep. Chris takes sit down wheeze.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Chris was taking a full-on fountain piss at 6'4" tall, holding our baby, peeing into our loo. Look at his face. He's fucking howling at himself. Honestly, thought it was the fucking Niagara Falls in the bathroom. Why
couldn't he sit down with Renly in his arms?
He wouldn't sit because he didn't want to sit too close to the pan and him be too close to the germs. Yeah. So he just thought he'd stand and piss Niagara Falls out of his bladder.
What do you reckon is the distance between
a lot? A lot of a distance from the toilet.
About 3 feet.
3 fucking feet. Jesus.
Thunderous.
Honestly, it was the most... I was like,
what's
happening?
Fucking
Running water.
We've got flood.
Come out of the bathroom. Chris just holding the baby, just taking the full-on Pauline power piss.
Sometimes you got to go when you got to go.
Holy smokes. I've never witnessed anything like it in his. Also, I feel like the highlights, this is secret number 2, you lucky devils. Secret number 2, this one isn't really a secret, it's just a really funny fucking story. So obviously, Renly sleeps in our room, whether he's in between us or he is in his little bed, because we've transitioned over to the bed. We get into bed. It tends to be, sometimes it's same time as Renly, sometimes it's an hour after, but we put the telly on and we watch the telly. He's been struggling because of his teeth. He is struggling with an upset tummy at the moment. Terrible wind he's had. So we laid him down the other night and he was a little bit unsettled. So we got into bed and decided to put a film on, and he was farting away, like literally. It was some of the longest farts that we had, but we have to try so hard not to laugh. So we have to do a
silent. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, because I snort where I'm trying so hard not to make a sound. Yeah. Honestly, the tears. And I have to look over at...
You can't make eye contact. That's going to make it worse.
I look over at Chris as well, and I can feel sometimes he's like the bounce on the mattress because he's chuckling away. It makes my life.
There's nothing funnier than a baby farting. It's nothing so funny.
Just in general, like we just try not to laugh at each other in the bed. So the other night he was trumping. He was trumping like a trumpet sound. Like he was like. It was really, really mental. And he did it a couple of times. It must have been over about sort of 20 minutes, half hour. We were watching something on the TV, right? And Renly was farting away. So I was watching. I was really deep into this film. And Chris just out of nowhere went, he sounds like James Blunt. And it took a long while for me to register. And what
do you mean?
You're beautiful. Yeah, you're beautiful. Extra. So obviously... I thought Chris meant Renly's farts sounded like James Blunt. So in my head, I was like trying to
process it.
So I said it. What? And he was like, what? And I was like, I sing James Blunt. Like, I don't know how you think Renly's farts
Sound like James Blunt.
Like, I needed him to sing the beat so that I could put the beat to the beat of the fart. And he was like, no, the fucking man on the television.
Crossed wires. But also, you're trying to do all this like communication in silence because Renly's sleeping between you. You're like, what?
What? And I was like, sing the beat. Sing the beat. And he was like,
Sing what?
The beat. And I was like, the beat of James Blunt. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, sing the beat of the fart. And he was like, no, the fart doesn't sound like James Blunt. The man on the... And then we had to go through and every time I looked at him, honestly, I was just pissing myself. And then every time Renly farted again, I can't. It was so fucking funny. It was so fucking... always the funniest shit is happening when we're in bed and we can't laugh.
That's what makes it funnier, though. It's like when you're at school and you're having like a total
or your mum and dad
fit.
tell you off.
Your mum and dad tell you off.
Say,
and
stop
it's like,
laughing, don't laugh at me.
Don't laugh, don't make a sound. There's nothing worse.
Nothing
You
worse,
can't,
honestly.
You can't keep it in. Oh, that's hilarious.